Hey, what's going on everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the cabin air filter on our 2014 Volkswagen Touareg. As far as what you'll need, obviously you need the cabin air filter, and then I have a Torx or a T20, and then a ratchet to go with it, and then a flashlight. Looking at the area of repair, it's going to be located underneath the glove box. Looking underneath the glove box, we have this cover right here, and there's going to be 3 Torx screws holding it in. So it's going to be that T20 right there, and then one right there. So go ahead and remove those 3 screws. Once you have those 3 screws out, you're just going to pull down, find a spot to grab, and it's going to come down just like that, and then kind of pull it forward a little bit. And then you're going to see this connector right here for the light, so go ahead and squeeze both sides of the connector and then just wiggle it free. That way you can take the cover out of the way. Next we have this air duct that goes all the way across, so we just want to get that out of the way by pulling it down. And if you put your hand up there, there's actually a clamp. It's kind of a U shape, kind of like this, and you just want to get your hand on that clamp and then kind of pull down. That's what it looks like right there. And then we're going to move to the left side, and then we're just going to give a good tug, kind of wiggle it back and forth, and that's going to pop off just like that. And then if you look right here, there's another electrical connector, so go ahead and disconnect that. And then move the air duct out of the way. Both of the electrical connectors do look very similar, but they kind of hang in their normal location, so it's not that easy to mix them up. But just take note that the one that went to the air duct has that green wire. And then the last thing is just the door for the cabin filter itself. So it's going to be this door right here, and on the back side it just kind of loops and hooks around, but on the front there's a hook. It's kind of hard to do on camera, but there's a hook. If you can get your finger all the way up in there, there's a hook that you just want to pull forward like that, and then you can bring the door down and then off of the back. Alright, so I had to unhook that off camera. It was kind of hard to do holding the camera. So once it's unhooked, you just bring it down, and then you can bring it off of that back loop right there. And then this is what it looks like. So you just want to pull that tab right there. And then also notice this foam right here, you want to keep that on the door. Looking at the cabin filter, I know it's going to be hard to see on camera, but there are some arrows. The arrows are pointing towards the middle of the car, so just remember that for when you go in with the new filter. Then next you're just going to take your finger or maybe a flathead screwdriver, stick it in between the filter, and then just pull it down. Alright, got my new air filter, and it's hard to see on camera, but the arrows are pointing down the way I'm holding it right now. So if I go in like this, the arrows will then be pointing towards the middle of the car, and then I'm just going to put the filter back up in there. Take your door, loop it around the back, and then you're just going to push up and snap it in place. Take your air duct and then grab the connector with the green wire. Go ahead and put it back in the connector. And we're going to line up the left side. Push up until it snaps in place. And we're going to move over to the right side. And then we're going to get that clamp in place. Take your electrical connector for the light, go ahead and plug that back in. And then looking at the cover, we have these hooks right here, one right here and right here. Those are, make sure that those go into those right there. So 1 and 2. And once those are in place, you're just going to line up a little tab right here. And then the same thing all the way across. And then you're just going to put your screws back in. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Please hit that subscribe button for me. Maybe give me a thumbs up, leave some comments. Stick around for the next one. Peace.